up, but I'm going to go back to it. This one was one I wanted to cover. Most consumers could care less about ad personalization. Now, obviously, part of the reason I wanted to cover it was it should be couldn't care less. Couldn't care less. Could care less is completely wrong. And but see, this little premium means I can't get at it. It says, but this was the important part here. For all the hype on Madison Avenue, which is a good place to always start, and now it's popping up asking me to log in. I ran my spell check. I ran my I guess that's all I needed to do. I ran my spam checker antivirus, and then it closes my browsers, and then I have to relog in. Anyway, for all the hype on Madison Avenue that consumers are seeking personalized advertising, consumers don't really care. That they got right. Especially the older ones. And part of the reason we don't care is because your personalization is so bad, and it's not your fault. I'm just amazed that billions of dollars get spent every year trying to guess what I'm going to buy next, or you're going to buy next. And if you figure it out, let me know, and I'll let you know if it's right. And the place to test it is, Costco or Walmart or some big box store as I'm walking in. Just say, we can prove this is what you want. We're not going to tell you, but we're going to ask you a few questions and send you in, and then we're going to compare what you come out with what you didn't tell us, but we knew you were going to get. And if they got one item, I'd be amazed. Ever. Right? Ever. Just none. Just because the last time I bought a light bulb doesn't mean I have any that are burned out. And you say, well, if we just had enough data, if we had your whole house wired up and we knew when all your light bulbs are. Yeah, but I just bought a doorbell. And that other doorbell hasn't been working very well for like 5 years. Why did I decide to buy a doorbell? I don't know. I went to a guy's house and his doorbell worked, and I thought, mine should work. Oh, but if we tracked your car, we'd know. No, you wouldn't, because most doorbells work. I don't ring them very often, right? These days, you say, I'm coming over with a text message. Doorbells are an anachronism, but this is someone I hadn't talked to in a long time. And so I thought I better ring the doorbell. And I thought mine should get replaced. Okay, so, why don't I care about personalization? It's because it doesn't work. It fundamentally doesn't work. And I've been talking about this for 30 years, and yet billions of dollars get spent on this, trying to guess. What's better is to guess who's worth marketing to. We know what you spent. We know what you bought. We know a lot about you. Not everything, not even close. But maybe we can hedge our bets and get the right amount. Okay, now, one more article I want to get to. We're keeping it calm today. This is from Target Marketing Magazine, and the reason I point that out is because I need to point it out. Okay? What CMOs need to stay relevant? And I'll go down a bit. You need digitally driven decision making. And we've been hearing that for literally decades. Data-driven marketing. They've changed it to digitally driven. I don't think digital is actually the best place to figure it out, because most of the digital I'm exposed to, I ignore. It doesn't get to the conscious level. And stuff that gets to the conscious level, I saw that Stevia had a call out. There was a call out in Media Post about Stevia's great ad in the let's see if I can find that. Stevia's great ad during the Golden Globes. Okay, so we'll go back to that. Bing. See that? Stevia's ad during the Golden Globes was the high point of the night, which may have been true. But knowing about this, just from this this little thumbnail, I know that that's an ad that's been around for like a year, at least. But somebody on Marketing Daily thought this was a new ad. It's not. Watch my show. You'd know that it wasn't a new ad. And it's about that it's plants. It's made from plants. Okay, great. My point is that there's nothing new. Really, really nothing new. Okay, so let's get back to my story here. Okay, so digitally driven. And what's going to be the thing is measurement. Measurement. Now, why do I highlight measurement? You say, that's nothing. We're measuring everything. We're not measuring everything, as I pointed out with the light bulbs and the fact that I'd gone to a house and pushed the doorbell. Okay? And I don't know how much you'd have to measure to get those things measured. But here's a list of essential skills. SEO. I thought SEO was dead. It's only if your main thing is pay per click. No, that's SEO is the search engine optimization. Yeah, people are going to your website. Okay, I don't even worry about my website anymore. I've tried all kinds of lead generation and business to business. I make phone calls. Sorry, content marketing. I put out a video every day. How much does that do? Ad tech. Not even sure what that is. Customer experience. I don't know. A lot of people are saying customer journey is dead for the same reasons I talked about. We don't know what we're going to buy next. Email marketing. Response rates keep going down. Mobile marketing. Yeah, that's good if you can place an order. What's funny is I would put here's what this is one of the things Scott Adams mentions. What isn't listed? What isn't listed? Testing. Say, well, measurement means testing. No, measurement does not mean testing. You can measure literally everything you can think of and never run a test. And that was what was so powerful about what we did with Lovesac. That was what was so powerful about the webinar I did yesterday. We set it up right. We set it up to generate data. We did it with high engagement media. None of those things are pure measurement. We could measure and never know what we learned. Because measurement alone does not get you field valid experimentation. Right? You've got to isolate causal variables. You've got to remember the scientific method. Okay? It's not measurement per se. If you can't measure, you probably can't set up an experiment. But just measuring does not give you an experiment. You have to have a split, and you have to have high engagement, and you have to have valid sample sets. There's so much more that's not listed. Target marketing, sometimes I get a little tired of your vacuous, the one publication I expect to say something relevant. So I'm going to mention this, and I'm going to go and I'm going to reach out to Bonnie, invite her to the show. Makes me sad. Kind of makes me sick that the one spokesperson for the direct marketing industry is as mixed up as the DMA always was. Measurement is not testing. What you want as a CMO is you want field valid experimentation. You want to know something for sure. And I'm so tired of it not being the case. I'm John Miglosh. Like and share. Your friends will think you're smart. Happy New Year. Have a great day. Bye-bye.